Yo, what's going on, man? This is another episode of Never Enough Game.
We need these ones, though.
Yeah, what's poppin'?
Perfect.
Head tilt back, you know where we at. Got the thing in my grass, and we living life fast. And I put that on the dub, motherfuckers can't hang. What you want, what you talk, what you at for the game.
Yo, so what's going on with everybody? How's everyone been?
What's going on with you?
Pretty good, man.
I mean, I'd rather see what's going on.
Yeah, what's up with Silent, man? Let's work our way.
We gotta start with the white people.
Oh,
if you keep it right, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Nice, but go ahead.
I've been straight.
What you been up to?
I've been straight, man. Still doing music. I just did a music video and shit so for the last podcast, I was like, oh, yep, I just finished a song before y'all got here. It's called Cuddy Bang, which is what I'm sipping in this cup right here. You feel me?
You sick fuck. Oh, that's what you been sipping?
No, I just poured it up right now.
Damn, you got some more in y'all, you understand?
That's all I got right there.
Damn, it's all good.
You just hit your mouth out right now.
I don't smoke.
Oh, you don't smoke?
I don't do that.
Oh, my bad.
You don't smoke, dog?
We have to edit that part out.
What?
No smoking allowed.
But go ahead, let's keep it pushing.
Nah, just chilling back. Just did a music video and shit. Still write more music and Christmas shopping.
Christmas shopping, what'd you get?
Fucking well, I can't be saying what I got.
What'd you get? What the fuck? What'd you get, dog?
What did I get? Like for myself? I didn't get enough for myself.
I fucking hate Christmas.
Who did you get gifts for, dog? Did you get a lot of gifts on Mama's?
My son.
Where do you make your circle of gifts, and where does it stop at?
I let my girl handle that, dog.
You just give her like an amount of money and just be like, here.
I just help with money and shit, yeah. But like, yeah, we try to split like with my son for sure though. Like she'll get him some than I do. So that way, you know what I'm saying? It looked like Santa Claus was feeling kind of heavy.
No, because I feel like that's a big issue when motherfuckers do Christmas. Like, who am I finna get a gift for? Who I'm not gonna get a gift for?
The kids, easy. Get the kids out the way first, and then
what
you
kids?
Way. All the kids. Your
What's
kids.
All the kids?
Nephews.
Kids, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What nephews?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, look, for example, me personally, the way I do it is, I just do the kids that are my immediate family. So for sure, huh?
There you go.
The immediate family, like my brother's kids, you getting gifts.
Of
Anybody
course.
else that if our families are intertwined, we're doing fucking what's that shit called? Intercambio. You feel me? We're all putting a name in a hat and we're picking something. That way
What's that shit called
everyone gets
again? Fuck.
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Secret Santa.
I've done that shit before.
So that's what we'll do. You feel me? Like in our side. But I was thinking like, so how do you get down?
I don't do that. I mean, that's more of like it's like you get with a bunch of people and just see who wants to do that. Regardless if it's your family or not, you see what everybody wants to do if you want to do Secret Santa. But like with us, like I said, I let her take care of most of that.
My family's so fucking big, we gotta do that shit, fool. I got 12 aunties and uncles, fool, and we're very close. These motherfuckers make me do it out huevo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what? We didn't do it last year, so hopefully they're not watching. Oh, fuck. For real. Okay, so that's how you did it, what, fool? Just shopping or what?
Christmas shopping, making music, fucking doing the thug thizzle, man. Things are going a little bit better at work, so that's always a good thing. That diet I told you I was on with fucking like learning the psychology of like fucking food and shit like that on how you think of it.
The water diet?
Yeah. So that's most definitely working for me. Cause I've been losing weight and not having it bounce back over the weekend.
Dog, I've been seeing a lot of shit like that. Like fools will eat right for 1 week and then boom, another week passes by.
Stop
Gain
fucking
that shit.
up again.
Yeah, gain that shit right back.
I just had a fat boy mentality for a long ass time, like fucking eating. Motherfucker don't know when
How though?
I wouldn't know when to stop. Like I would do something that's called fog eating. Like I'll just be eating just to eat, and I don't know why.
You bored as fuck.
That's how it was.
Oh shit, I been getting like that, fool. I'm
Yeah.
almost I been getting like that, dog.
Next thing I know, like 2 bags of Doritos are gone. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
They say that's a sign of depression.
My girl's like, who you know?
Oh shit, I've been having the munchies, but I've been hella hungry, dog.
I've been on the same. I do the same thing, but like what I did is when I started same thing that you're talking about. I did the same thing, but this is like a couple years ago. But then I got into some shit, you know what I'm saying. But when I really as of lately, this is what changed it for me, right? Coming into January, I was like, damn, dude, I've been alive for a minute already. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure.
How long?
I mean, at that moment, I had been alive for like 29 years.
20. Oh.
Yeah, so then in my head, I was thinking to myself, getting towards that next year. I was thinking to myself, getting towards the next year, like, you know what? I've already ate everything. You feel me? Like, sometimes when you're looking at something, you want to eat it, you're like, damn, that shit looks good. I wonder how it tastes. Well, nigga, you already know how it tastes. You already ate it hella fucking times. Yeah. So then I was thinking to myself, look, I'm pretty sure I can go one fucking year without eating all this shit. You feel me? Because I already know what it tastes like. I know what that pizza's going to taste like. I know what that chocolate's going to taste like. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't even need to eat to taste shit. I'm just going to eat just to eat to keep myself from fucking dying type of shit. You know, like how you're supposed to do it. You're never really supposed to get full. You're just supposed to be able to have energy. You feel me? And then keep doing what you're doing. But I've recently been doing the same shit again. And then I just been like, you know what? I'm not even trying. But then motherfuckers try to force feed you and shit, dog. Like, you slide through, like, here, eat. You're here, eat. I'm like, you're trying to get me fat?
That's how every family is, though, especially in a Mexican household. Like, as soon as you show up, like, if I go to my suegro's house, he's like instantly like, Chris, a comer. Yes.
A comer.
Damn. This will fucking go and put like some fucking food on the table and then like already have it set up. I'm like, I wouldn't even want to eat.
You feel me? And then you feel fucked up.
You want to fuck it up.
Dog, I had to tell my mom hella times. I really had it. She thought I hated her. I'm like, look,
hey,
mom.
Mom gets offended if you don't eat her food, huh?
I was like, mom, this shit gotta stop.
My fat ass was going there eating y'all leftovers.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, hey, she's also no. Everybody used to be on that, but I'm saying like, man, she used to be like, she really gets butthurt for, and I had to really be like, look, this, I'm gonna have to stop this shit, or you gonna have to switch this whole shit up, because you're gonna have to get super healthy with it. She tried to get super healthy with it, but it's not even the shit you eat. It's the portions. It's the portions, my boy.
It's the portions. Look, so for some reason, the rate of like diabetes and heart disease and all that shit, it's the highest in the United States, because the way the United States, it's always been.
It's always been.
It's because it's their portion size, and they always add hella fucking salt and sugar to everything. When you go to a restaurant, your fucking plate is this fucking big.
But why is that?
It's that big because it's there to keep you going.
Business related. It's all about profits. People trying to increase their profits.
One, right?
Huh?
You're not gonna go to a restaurant that skimps you.
No, yeah, but what? No, but
no. See, you think they're skimping you if they'll give you less than that, but that's actually what you need.
I know, but you know.
No, that's the mentality that a lot of people have, my boy.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's me too. I had that mentality, but it's because we came from the ghetto, dog. Like, to be honest with you, the reason why I say that is this. Okay, let's say you go to all-you-can-eat buffet. What is the first thing you're gonna do?
You're gonna stuff yourself, dog. You gonna stuff.
I learned this. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna try a little bit of everything, but little portions, so I can have more. You feel me? Because if you stuff that plate up that first time, you gonna be fucked.
But what? Okay, look, my mentality going into the buffet before, what it used to be, I don't even go to buffets no more. But when I used to go to the buffet,
my face.
was I gotta get my money out of this bitch.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get me like 4. They're gonna have wrecked the day they let a motherfucker like me in here. Nigga, I'm getting 5 plates. I'm gonna eat until it's
had like 6 plates.
I'm gonna eat until it's an unhealthy eating.
I'm not gonna lie, dog. I went to the buffet once out here, and then like I got sick, and it was like my first time. So ever since then, I just never went to any buffets ever. One? Yeah.
The Asian. Chinese.
Yeah. I've been there too, but I've been there on the same shit. My point is this though, is that the way that we perceive it is that we gotta try to get our money back because we're always trying to get over because we think that the value of food is in the quantity. When it's really in the quality, because we're trying to get. That's what we envision, because we think that more is better.
If you want quality, go to Whole Foods.
I know, but that's not that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is the mentality of people from the streets, fool, like how we look at. Because look, this is what I'm saying. All right, you equating money with more food, right? And that's how I look too. And I had to ask myself, because at one point I had a lot of money. I had a certain amount of money where I wasn't tripping off of where I was going to eat, right? And then I was really thinking like, because at one point I was really bad. And I was really like, nigga, I need $1 to go get something from McDonald's. Or I was with Pompey's, nigga, we would scrape up some fucking quarters and go to Taco Bell. We were hella happy. We were like, nigga, we just got hella fucking nachos, whatever, for like fucking $3. Or something, and some burritos, we'll be hella lit, and we'll be fucking with it. And that's when I was like, I didn't have no money, fool. So
Ooh,
anything I
man.
was getting was feeling like I needed it.
Free pump.
Then when you finally got the money,
For my boy.
you're not gonna go to
man.
McDonald's. You're not gonna go to a buffet. You'll be like, well, that's food, but that's just I'd rather. That's how rich motherfuckers look at it. You go to their house food. They have small ass portions of
So you
food.
think that's why we see the restaurants, expensive restaurants with that small portion on there?
Oh, that's definitely why we see it, because we equate more with value when it's really is quality is value. That's how they look at it. Because if you could stuff your face morning and money wasn't an issue, nigga, you'd be fucking very unhealthy. You see what I'm saying? After a while, you'd be like, damn, I'm getting fucking hella obese.
it's
I
like
might have arthritis, diabetes or some
It's
shit.
like they make like real good food not affordable and the bad shit affordable. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's facts. But that goes back to systematically trying to kill our people and shit, fool. Which we could touch on a little bit, but let's wait till everybody
Coca-Cola.
fucking says what they're doing. Juanito, what's up with you?
Me? Man, I've been doing hella shit, my boy. I've been in my life in a motherfucking hurry. I've been like, this guy got the mindset like we don't got all the time in the world and shit. So we've been chopping it up with this lawyer. Well, you were there too, motherfucker. So kind of everything that we're partners in the shit in the businesses and stuff like that. So we're talking to a lawyer. And what the lady was saying, she's like, damn, you motherfuckers are ambitious, because she's like, we broke off all the fucking all the businesses that we got going and shit like that. And she's like, damn, she was giving us up. She said, basically what she said was that was valuable that I got from that whole situation is that if you're not profitable in 5 years in something, bro, it's not a business. It's a motherfucking hobby, my boy. Yeah, that shit ain't no business, bro. So you better. That's a hobby.
That's a fact of the IRS. Well, you can only write shit off for 5 years. After 5 years, it's considered a hobby, and that's a personal income choice. You can't write that shit off no more.
Huh?
No, that's a fact. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah, and then I've been chopping it up with this broad, right? But like, man, some broads they be. I don't want to bring up too much details, you feel me? Because how you know they be watching this shit. But the thing is, like, I ain't got all the time in the world to be texting and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? I be on the go. I'm trying to make millions and billions and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So I can't be over here texting left and right. And they be sometimes they be trying to play hard to get type of shit. I ain't got time for all that. You feel me? So really, it's like for me, it's like, you have to know what you want type of shit. You have to know what you want, and you have to fucking, because if not, a lot of females nowadays, bro, keep it 100, bro, they're gonna stay by themselves, bro. They're gonna stay by themselves forever if they don't fucking just be like, damn. They have to know their value. They have to know their real value, and then from there they'll be like, okay, keep that shit going. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been going through.
So with you, Yogi?
Shit, man, I just been trying to game myself up, playing catch up with all this shit, all this new shit going on. Really, how everything works and shit. You feel me? That's what I'm really trying to get on.
Like, touch that more detail.
Man, how everything's ran. All these social media, all this music stuff. You know, I'm just trying to find out how it really goes down, because I mean, that's how we go. That's how I think I'm gonna benefit us. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been on. I'm just trying to game myself up. Game. Just eat that shit up. You feel me?
Like, give more detail.
I'm pretty sure this fool could recommend a book to you that he read not that long ago.
No, I did.
This fool read it. Oh, you recommended it to him already?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm just trying to catch up. Boom. Because, man, the next thing you miss a day, motherfucker, they motherfuckers bring us some new shit. You know?
Yeah.
Can't miss a day. So, yeah. And
You have to be quick.
And I'm very good at
Observing.
Observations.
Absorbing. Yes, I knew you were gonna say
absorbing.
So that's what I've been on. I'm just trying to.
You're like a sponge.
Yeah. I'm trying to get there. Boom.
Man,
You
I'm
have to
trying to
be
get
quick,
this shit
right?
right.
Social media is making shit move super
I
fast.
fucking love being right.
What?
I love being right.
You love being right?
What are you drinking right there?
I'm drinking on some fucking Urban Encore. Lagoon soon.
That shit looks crazy.
Yeah, this shit's not the tastiest, but it's
Well,
what is this? A fucking owl? I like IPAs. Never did.
IPAs are fucking
shit.
disgusting, dog.
Yeah, I did.
IPAs are disgusting. That shit tastes like poison.
What are you doing?
Man, I was gonna get a drink. My throat's fucking
Oh yeah, from the
We
parched.
tapping on drinks?
parched. Yes, sir. Okay, man. So we got it all down. Silence. He's been doing
like,
music.
Is it like parched? Like
It's definitely parched. So Silence been doing music, man. Get y'all Juanito Fool. You've
Doing the duck this up, man. Duck this up, ain't on the move,
Bro,
on the
what in
grind.
the hell? You're not even finishing your sentence.
Okay, so what were we saying?
It's your turn.
Oh, my turn. Man, honestly, I've been learning a lot of shit. Like this fool said, me and this fool are together like fucking 24/7 type shit. So basically, what he said is what I did. You feel me? We just have minor
We
different
on the
things.
go. I have
You know what
a
I'm
different
saying?
perspective. He has a different perspective, but we're on the
All
move.
the same
we're on
shit.
the
You
hunt.
know
We're on the
what I'm
hunt.
saying? But yeah, no.
Hey, what did the lady say? She's like, "Whoa, you guys are very
Very
ambitious."
ambitious. Hell yeah. No, honestly, I learned a lot of shit. I learned that I'm on the right track because that lawyer lady, fool,
Hey, you got her.
I was actually putting her up on game.
Yeah,
And she
you
was
should-
telling me some shit like,
This
well, you
fool
know
made her
what?
look
If you're
hella
going to start a
stupid.
business, you don't have to start all this bullshit. Like, I'm like, okay, then if I don't start another business with it, and you saying I got to
She
link
got
QuickBooks,
quiet.
how am I going to be able to know what's profitable in the business if I can't track any return on investment? And she was like,
She's like, "Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
you're right.
Whoa.
No, yeah, you're right, actually. That's when I'm like, dude, you're tripping. And she
She
started
started
telling
getting her
about the
phone and started getting
retirement
notes and shit down.
She started talking about that retirement. You should have invented a retirement fund. I was like, dude,
This
you
was
got me
like,
fucked
I don't need
up.
that shit.
We don't need no retirement because look, this is what she does, and she's a cool lady. I'm probably gonna hire her. I'm probably gonna hire her.
We all get her.
she
She's cool. She's
knows
smart.
Yeah.
She's smart. She's
We
smart.
gonna hire her, but what I learned is this. What she said was basically that she wanted to get me with a retirement fund. They always want to get you with these retirement funds. What it really is, and my brother already knows this shit.
Yeah, you told me. You're like, what do you think she's trying to do? I'm like, fucking stocks.
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 So what they'll do is they'll take your money, say it's for a retirement fund, which they will give you because there's depreciation in the world. So everything's depreciating by 3%. So if you stay on top of that 3%, your money's it's gonna get bigger automatically because everything gets more expensive. But on top of that, it's also gonna gain money because they're investing it in the stock market. There's certain stocks that you can invest in that's always gonna give you a return like an index fund because they got hella different
It's like
types of them.
compounding.
But my point is
You
this
just
though.
stay on top of the inflation.
What she probably doing, she's not making a lot of money probably doing the taxes. What she's doing with that though is that she's finding clients that need to know where to put their money. And then her
She's playing
husband
with
and
it.
her have another company where they have the retirement funds where they get everybody's money and they play with it.
Yeah.
feel me? And
Fuck
so
it.
she's probably
Banks do
setting
that
up-
too. Banks do that too.
No, but she's trying to do it with these motherfuckers because she's trying to get over on the banks on everybody. She's trying to get to the owner, the business owner, right from
Directly.
from the jump,
Directly.
and be like, okay, you're making an extra $200,000. Do you want to pay those taxes, or do you want to fucking put them right here? Because most older folks are
They don't know what to do.
not ambitious like us, and that's what she even said. She's like, look, on it. She stopped talking about all that retirement shit after she started seeing what we were doing.
She did.
And then she was just like,
did.
look, you guys are like me and my husband. We are very ambitious, and not only that. Because I'm talking to her because I'm probably gonna switch from one of my CPAs to her pretty soon. But I'm only gonna use her for one of the
CPA?
CPA is a certified public accountant.
accountant. Yeah. For
What-
taxes.
Yeah, for taxes. Once you start leveling up on the tax game, bro, you're gonna quickly find out that you can't use a regular tax person. You have to have a special person for those things, and they're gonna show you how to write things off, how to report your taxes, basically how to get over on the government. Well, I'm gonna keep it 100, but that's what you
Hey,
need.
Jeff Bezos doesn't pay no
All this shit,
taxes.
How to get away with it.
Everything. And if you don't, you're gonna lose hella money, bro.
Hella money.
Hella money. You probably make 100 racks and only get 40,000.
People don't know
And
that
they'll
though.
take
I
like
swear to
60
God, they
grand.
think they got hella money, but that's really revenue. That's not profit, bro.
Is that because
Profit
they
is
don't
different.
take away and like you keep all your earnings and then you pay at the end, right?
No, what it is because this company, bro, is so obsessed with business and growing profits and money. It's a greedy country, and that's the way that it fucking moves. So, for example, let's say I got $60,000 that I made, right? And and then the other thing is, the more ambitious you are, if you're not smarter, the government will punish you. They'll keep punishing you and punishing you and punishing
Taxes,
you
tax
because of the
brackets.
taxes.
Bracket.
So what ends up happening, like for example, let's say I work a whole fucking year, right? And I made $40,000, right? And then I was kind of half-assing it. You know, I wasn't really trying that hard.
Yeah.
in my business, right? But that's a livable wage. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are content sometimes with that. That's more than sometimes people making a job. Now let's say, for example, that nigga was busting his ass more than the other guy. You feel me, man? Maybe not super strong. Let's say he made 100 racks, right? But because he busted his ass that much more and he pulled his money out, he reported it as his personal income, he hits a different tax bracket, which is actually more. They take more money from him. So they'll hit him with like a 35%.
Or 40, or 40 even.
What's 35% or 40% of 100,000? Nigga, that's $35,000, $40,000 gone. Now you worked harder. You almost got the same amount of money as a nigga that was half-assing it. So the government will punish you because you're not playing the game right. What you're supposed to do is you gotta take that 40,000 and invest it in something else. What's gonna happen when you invest the money in something else?
If you don't pull your money out.
But what happens when you take it out and you put it in, let's say, buy a truck?
It stays circulating in
the economy.
Exactly.
So now you bought that truck. The motherfuckers that made that truck just got paid. You just helped pay them. Now the fools in the whole truck company
That's the
all
same
got
with
paid
everything.
for doing the thing.
Stock
That's going to
market,
keep niggas
real
making
estate.
cars, keep these niggas having their jobs. They're going to get, because they got a steady job, they're going to get a
And all
loan
that,
for a house.
and all that is considered as a write-off too when you're buying trucks and shit like that. For
Exactly.
Your
But the second that you pull out is when they tax.
Exactly.
But
And
don't
that's-
pull your money out then.
So they want you to keep, what does that do though? You keep putting your money out, it keeps you busy, you keep moving, you gotta keep growing, because that's what the government does. If you keep growing your money, they'll reward you. But as soon as you try to pull it out for something, that's when
Keep
they'll
it
start fucking with you.
circulating.
You gotta keep
Yeah.
making
Take it
businesses.
out.
The only way
Take it out, that's
the
when you
only
get
way
punished.
you could take it out in a way that would probably
It's the same with real estate, with
like
everything.
benefit you. Like
Oh, my bad.
instead of taking a whole chunk of money out, is treat yourself as the owner, as an employee, and make sure you have a check being
Oh,
delivered
that's
straight to
corporation.
yourself weekly. So that way you have money that you could play with personally, and you're paying yourself like you are an employee.
Yeah.
Hold on, no. I think, okay, so I get what you're saying, which is what I'm doing right now.
Yes, a corporation.
I'm already doing
basically.
that, but this is what I'm
Or
saying is this.
LLC.
What do people want money for? Right? I figured this out. Me and my brother had already had this conversation, which is even the reason why we're even doing this podcast.
What do people want money for? That's a good question.
That's when I had that
a
question.
lot of
I
different
said,
things though.
okay, so
Survival.
let's all
food.
take a turn and ask,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
motherfucker, if you had 100 bands right now, what would you do? Like, just like sitting there ready, just waste me. Whatever you want to waste 100 bands
Just to
on.
waste?
Just to waste.
Hmm.
What would you do, Sterling?
But that's not including bills.
Dog, we're talking about wasting money,
Oh, okay,
fool.
okay.
Just to
Fuck off.
fucking waste. Yes.
Fuck off money?
Yeah, probably. I
Well-
probably want to invest it in something that's gonna give me money back.
Okay, you got your money back. Now what would you do?
boy get-
Let's think
Buy
that.
something that'll give me more money.
Then now once you got the amount of money that you actually are dreaming of getting, what do you do?
Interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Wait.
These are the conversations I like to have. I want to see what
Oh,
you
let's see
think.
what Silent says. We're going to all take a turn.
I'll tell you.
And
I
you're going to see
know,
where I'm
right?
going with this.
So the money that I dream
like
about
this.
having is
If there's no more money game, bro, this is it, right? You got all the money.
if I got everything that I wanted,
Yes.
No, if you don't have everything you want, but you got the amount of money that you want right now, what are you doing?
I think we kind of had this conversation before.
No, we didn't. No, I'm going to show you why it's a little different.
A little bit, because I would want to invest in putting low income apartments and shit like that over there where their neighborhood's at.
Okay.
Because at that way, I'm doing something that I want to do,
Yes.
and it's still gonna benefit me in the long run because that's still gonna generate revenue back to me.
Perfect.
And that's absolutely something I would like to do because
Definitely.
it'll make me feel good as well.
And what else? You said something after. Last time you said something after this as well that you would
Oh
do.
yeah, some programs for people who have like a drug addiction or mental
You
health
said
issues.
last time that you'd get a fat
That's
ass
dope, that's
house,
dope.
nigga. You'd get a fucking mansion that's like cute shit. What you said?
That's real
Oh,
right
that's
there.
it.
That's some shit Sally
Oh
would
yeah,
do.
I said after, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
some
there
shit
you
Sally
go.
would
Okay.
do. He would get a mansion
What do you
just
thought? What
fucking.
would you do?
Me?
Yeah.
100 racks?
Just 100. What would you do with
that's
100
not-
racks?
that's not-
For
that's not
wasting. No, I'm not saying it's like. Just saying, what would you do to waste it?
Yeah, I'll buy a fucking dope ass chain, my boy. I'll buy a dope ass motherfucking, a dope ass whip, my boy. Shit, my boy, I'm doing everything, my boy. I'm hitting every fucking club, my boy. I'm throwing this. I'm getting hella ones. You know where I'm going.
Okay.
You know
okay.
what I'm doing.
All right. So what about you, Yogi?
Shit,
I'm fucking with y'all, my boy, but yeah.
yeah.
Man, it's kind of hard to say when you got the money, because when you actually got the money, you be
Right
like,
now, bro. You don't worry about getting more money. It's for wasting. What are you gonna do to waste this money?
Shit, I probably wouldn't want to waste the motherfucker.
Okay, that's because you have the perception of scarcity. I'm saying there's no scarcity here.
Right, tell you the truth, I probably just I invest. I was a home. That's what I would do.
Okay, bam.
Boom,
All right.
that's the truth.
Okay. All those things that you guys just stated, right? I came to the
I know where you're
realization.
going with this, but yeah, it's dope.
Okay, Silence said, look, you got to give yourself a check, and the check that you take home, that's your play money. Now, I understand that. The check that I take home is literally just covers my bills. And then what would I want? Let's say I want a car. Let's say I want a chain. Let's say I want a house, right? So what I would do is take the business's money out, and I would buy some jewelry. And then with the jewelry that I buy, I would start a business.
Yes.
Now that business is actually making me money. So what happens when I have...
Or a write-off.
Yes, but you... Brother,
you
check this out. What are you writing it off for?
You're writing it off for taxes, business.
For a business.
Yes.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So if you have a business, I would start a business.
I want to change my decision. I would have liked to buy a whole new studio.
Okay. So look.
On my fucking on my mom's, bro. I
Hey,
was
man,
gonna tell you that shit.
All right,
Dog.
sorry.
No.
I was gonna be like, Simon, like studio.
Okay, so my point is
I'm
this.
just looking at what I have behind you, and I'm like,
money.
dang.
That's not fair.
Yeah,
I said-
dude,
you
what
didn't
the
say
fuck you
competitive.
fucking off with?
Listen,
You know what you fuck out money with?
Listen, you guys. Look, I'm just letting y'all know how I look at the world now. All right, everything I ever wanted, just to fuck off on, I can do it, but in a business format, right? So let's say I went and got a haircut. Well, I got my haircut, and I'm gonna write it off. And I bought some clothes. I'm gonna write it off for this podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Which is a business.
Okay, but right now we're talking about all that shit is done.
No, because you said your money for pleasure. All the shit that I would want for pleasure.
Same question you sent back to us, dog.
Everything, cars.
All that is done.
I would
you
want
got
cars.
100 racks to play with.
Cars,
the same
houses,
shit with you.
Everything. I'm telling you, I'm already doing those. I'm already like.
No, but after you have those things,
so
what,
if you
I buy a
just
chain,
You should have
I
said
buy
100 racks to
fucking.
gamble
Okay,
with.
a chain.
Yeah, I'm
No,
about
I
to
didn't
say
say gamble.
because
No,
if you're
I
doing
didn't
that,
say
Everything's a gamble.
if you're already doing that now,
Business
then
is
what will you
gambling.
truly do with
That,
that
for
play
fun.
money?
What we
That's
do
what,
for
no,
fun?
What
What
I'm
do you
letting
like
you
to
guys
do
know.
for fun?
Look, what you guys don't understand is, I'm already doing what I would do for fun. This is what I would do. I would kick it with my homies. I would look. What I'm trying to say is this. What I'm trying to say is this. Luxury items are things that people want to do when they have things in themselves. So my point is this. All the things you guys mentioned, when I realized if you pursue a business, you start look, for example, okay, pretty soon I'm gonna buy a Rollie, right? The Rollie that I buy, I'm gonna start a Rollie company trading watches. So when I buy that Rolex, it's gonna be a write-off, right? And then I'm actually gonna start a business with it, switching them off and on, doing what I do. Okay, another thing. Me and my brother are gonna get a Tesla. So we're gonna get this Tesla.
God.
We're gonna start another company with that.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, we want a Tesla. You want to drive it around? Okay, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna also
I also want a Mercedes.
everything.
Coupe,
And now the what I actually
And
pull
a-
from
and a
the company
Ferrari.
is just gonna pay my bills. But anything that I actually want,
I'm getting that.
I have
shit too,
to
all of
pursue it in a business venture, which is what the government wants you to do. They want you to do that because if you get that watch, are you buying it for your? No, you're gonna. It's an investment, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get this car, are you just gonna? Is it just to get you from point A to point B? No, it's an investment.
That's where the
Oh,
studio would come in handy because that'd be an investment
An
for
investment.
There's some shit that a dude said. He said, I do shit. I don't look at it for pleasure. I look at it for business first, and then I look at it like, how can I make this for free? How can I have something that I want for free?
Damn, that's fucking.
How
damn
can
right
I
there, nigga.
like instead of looking at it like, man, I want a dope ass whip, which I could get, and I want, and I could get it. Everything. I got the statements, all that bullshit, credit, all that bullshit. Boom, boom. But how can I make this shit for free? I had to pay this car note. I had to pay this house fucking mortgage. How can I make this shit for free? So that you have to think about it like, okay, I can make it free this way, this way, this way. I can live in this motherfucking house for free. I just had to give it to this motherfucker for a week. I had to give it to somebody for a week.
Yeah.
Don't get attached to look. A lot of motherfuckers get attached to items. Man, fuck an item, fuck a house,
material
fuck a car,
things.
fuck all the material things, bro. They get too attached to shit. I don't give a fuck about a car, bro. Brand new, I'm renting it the same day. I don't give a fuck about that.
That goes back to the materialistic shit that we were saying in a podcast way before, where like everything's got a price. You know what I'm saying?
I care about
probably the only thing that doesn't
relationships.
got a price is relationships.
Yeah.
bro. And that's because
I got some price.
I mean, yeah, I guess the price would be loyalty. right?
That's
But
a
I'm
big-
talking
that's one of
about,
the
but I'm talking about
most
money.
expensive things to get.
Yeah, but I'm talking about money, loyalty with money. I mean, let's say you get a nigga that you get as a fucking security guard or something. I mean, you think he's really gonna have your back over your homie? You feel me? This is his job. Fool. Like, this motherfucker's probably gonna be like, hey, smoke this nigga. All right, just let me live.
Man, like that shit with Young Dolph. I wonder if that dude was one of those type of motherfuckers.
But he was busted
dog.
back. That's probably was his homie.
After this motherfucker got
Bro,
smoked and everything.
Young Dolph shit didn't go away, bro. It's like Nipsey Hussle, that because he was a real motherfucker. Like, bro, you know when someone's like a real motherfucker after health, like Tupac, after so long and they're legends.
I agree, but I don't know. I feel like something about Nipsey Hussle when he died. That was like, maybe it's because you feel me. It's like Cali and it's closer.
It hit deeper.
Yeah,
It hit
Nipsey
deeper.
Hussle was
way
like a
different.
real.
Because like I remember watching everything Nipsey was doing, and I'm just like, cause my homie fucking Topo put me on him. I was not listening to him, but he put me on that. And the first song,
It's because he was closer.
the first song he ever showed me was I don't give a fuck. Riding with my
Yeah,
hoodie
yeah,
on,
yeah.
feet turned down. Hey dog,
I think that was
that
Marathon.
shit, dog, that
Nah,
shit.
that's like one of his first songs.
I was like, damn, this shit slaps. And then Topo was like, yeah, I fuck with this fool. He's a Crip from LA. And woo-woo. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I remember when
And
that
then ever since then, I started bumping him and shit.
Topo did
and
put
then,
that
and then I
shit
started,
on.
and then I started like fucking listening to everything he was doing. I was like, man, why is this fool not like super booming? And then like, I feel like you could sense that shit from somebody from the sidelines. You could sense when somebody's gonna come up, dog. And
It took time. It took a little time.
It did take
for
a
him.
little time, and I already knew that fool was gonna blow up, and he did. And it's fucked up
You
how
think
he
he
died.
blew up as much as he could have though?
Nah,
no.
hell no. He was
alright?
No.
That no motherfuckers is hating on
dog.
him.
He dog.
He got blackballed a little bit.
that music shit helped him fucking boost his business, dog.
It goes back to integrity, and that's what I was just about to say, right? A lot of things can be bought, but the fact that if you can be bought with money, then you don't have a lot of integrity, bro. And that's what Nipsey Hussle had, because he could have been in a lot higher situations, but his integrity didn't let him go past his morals. Just like, for example, if I told you, yeah, I'll give you $1 million if you suck a dick. Are you finna suck that dick? Nah.
Yogi, you gonna suck a dick?
I'm just like, but my point is this. That's when it gets, look, that's what we were saying though. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Nipsey Hussle did, it was not, look, it comes to a point where you cannot be an opportunist.
It would be a sellout?
Yes, it would be a sellout, but it's also called the opportunist. An opportunist always looks for opportunity no matter what happens. And if you
Isn't
stay,
that part of business though?
it's not, because you gotta have integrity, bro. Like I just said, business nigga would just suck a nigga's dick for $1 million. You see, that's a service, but your morals, your integrity won't let you do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like
sometimes you have to
there's
be
certain
stay
things
with your morals.
that man have to stand on that you won't do for money or anything. And that's like, then that's where the opportunity stops. A full on this
Like
environment.
the fuckers that sell their kids
That
for like
right
a goat.
there, that exactly,
Yeah, fool.
exactly what you
But-
just said right now relates more to the last podcast that dropped with me personally when we're talking about the bot situation. Even though it has something to do with fucking,
it's
That's
like,
your
even though it
morals.
has
That's
something to
your
do with
morals, you mean.
business, like with me personally, I feel like that's not
Yeah,
That's not real. That's not organic. That's not something I can rely on forever. Bots can be disappear like this.
I don't know.
So can people.
everybody's
when they lose their
different.
life.
It's the same shit.
But
Yeah,
as soon
it
as you have people that are following you and see you go
But
through what you
silent,
go
I'll tell you right
through
now.
to become
You know how
who you
many
become.
motherfuckers?
Hey, but I look at what you just said in the same fucking aspect, fool.
Hey, look, you know how
Same
many
aspect.
motherfuckers try to get in Yogi's head
Yogi?
not to fuck with y'all?
Really?
Oh,
And
that's a
I
fact.
always stay loyal.
Who the fuck said don't fuck with us?
Hey,
Hold
you
on,
should
hold on.
have
Where'd you
chin
say
checked
right
the
now?
ass.
Where you about to say
You
right
should
now?
have chin checked the ass.
No, not like that. Not
Oh,
in that
okay,
way.
okay.
Not in that way. But just like But
They're
I
like,
already.
they're like, do your own shit, Yogi.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I already knew what I had. And look at it.
It's that loyalty. It's that shit where you feel me. You cannot buy
Yeah.
something, and it's shit you get just from growing up with people and really being in the trenches and being through some fucked up situations. To be able to say, hey, you know what? This person's got my back and I have his.
That's a
It's
different bond.
experiences.
It's a different-
It's a way
experiences.
different bond.
You
It's
have to have
not something that
experiences.
you can't just share with the average Joe and shit.
But
You know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
that kind of relates more to what we're talking about with that young dog situation, right? Right before we had a little conversation where we talked about people that join gangs because they want to join gangs, right? Then we went to we got that cut off. But we were gonna go to that point. Well, first, Juanito, you were gonna say something to Silent about the bot situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I know what you were gonna say, so I'll say it.
No,
Yeah.
you can look at it like that.
Because
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. You can look at it like that.
Yeah.
But you can
100%.
also look at it as a strategy tactic on how to, because everything's marketing. If you look at it business wise,
The art of getting
No.
views.
no,
Yeah.
because people are
What he's saying
attracted
is
to
he's gonna draw
success.
his line
Listen.
where his morals end, right?
Right,
So he
right.
won't compromise his character.
Right now, listen, the thing is that right now is that bots are still a evolutionary thing that is happening as the generation still becomes what it is right now. But the thing is, marketing never used to be about getting bots to do anything for you. It used to be about trying to get, whatever you can to the consumer.
I feel like marketing has always been that. It's just that it's getting. That's my personal opinion. But now
It's always getting to what?
But I'm gonna touch on this real quick because we don't want to keep this going.
Okay,
so I'm gonna just touch on it.
Let's get to the next
Basically,
one.
what I got. Look, now as people understand more things, or they start to know more about certain things, then their opinions and their morals change. You get what I'm saying? So your character, for example, let's say you're my homie, right? But then I figure out that you're trying to kill me. Well, then you're not my homie no more. Now it's fuck you. You get what I'm saying? Just to keep it in general, you know what I'm saying? So
Perspective.
as you start growing in life, you start learning new perspectives of things. You get what I'm saying? So that's when your integrity might change because the way that you look at things might change. My point is this though. The way you look at it, bots are not something you'd fuck with. And that might hurt you in the long run, but that's something that you're willing to take, and that's something that you're willing to take for that. I won't. I look at it totally, but that's be two different people, two different perspectives. That's just how it is, because we're not the same person, so everybody has different opinions. I have, my morals are cut a little different. Sucking a dick, no.
right.
We put it in a line over there right now.
You sucking a bot's dick.
but
If a bot was a person and they came in
boy,
here,
Alex don't give a
so
fuck.
they'd be
My
like,
boy say
never. But my point is that what I'm trying to say, what he's trying to say is he will put the line there and stand on it, just like Nipsey Hussle did, and that's where he didn't reach a lot of high places.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because he didn't want to cross certain lines.
I
and
feel like he was in the best way that he could as an individual. Everybody could only reach a certain amount of success, or however you want to put it, as an individual. Everybody has their own levels of success because everybody's willing to go at different limits. But I feel like at the rate that Nipsey Hussle was going, that he was going to be way up there. He just got taken away way too
It's like
soon.
saying like making a song with the ops to blow up.
I'll never
You know
do that.
what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit.
I would not do that.
Okay,
Never.
all right, look. Now,
That's another thing I
now,
stand on, where I'm just like against all that shit.
I'm not gonna speak on that right now because I think we're getting far from what I was just about to
You
say.
know what that's called? That's called a rabbit hole. That shit just jumped over here, and we just start going down that and swayed away from the
that's fair.
goddamn.
No, I mean, look, I
Real
could address
conversation.
that. Well, I could definitely.
Go ahead, address it.
I'll definitely address it after I make this
Are you
point.
gonna do a fucking song with the ops?
I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that.
Okay, cool.
But if
neither.
I was, I could. If I wanted to, shit, no one could say nothing
Well,
to
it's
me.
not impossible. Cause
No,
I
look.
I
Me
would say
personally,
something, nigga. What the hell?
I know, but I'm within my look. If I,
Turn his mic off.
I don't want to turn this into a whole like
Nah.
fucking like get into that whole subject type shit. 'Cause I'm trying to keep this shit on some like give people value. But and I'm not really trying to. I mean, we can.
Let's
That's
give 'em some
valuable.
game.
That,
Let's give
that's a certain value.
Yeah.
I'd rather not put out. You feel me? But we could address it at
we
another
already
point.
know. It's obvious simple.
I'm just saying, if I wanted to, I could. And
Yeah.
really, no one could really push a line on it if I want to do, which I won't do, just because of my own. You know what I'm saying?
I
Just
would
how
say
I feel.
that yes. I have to intervene. You can't just say that and just be like,
Nobody.
nobody's gonna press a line
Nobody
on that.
could. Nobody.
I would.
Okay. Look, I don't want to get on this phone because I don't want to do this live. But if you really want to talk about this type of shit, we can talk about it.
I'm just responding to you.
I'm saying nobody could. I mean, if somebody could try, but nobody could really do anything about it because in the prison system, everybody's cool. So let's say, for example, look, I don't want to get into this shit, bro, because this is gonna turn the whole. So we talk about this.
We're
me and
getting
you
people
off
up on
subject.
some valuable
Yeah.
shit that people can actually take in and be like, damn, bro, this
Things you
shit
can't do,
made
but
me.
you shouldn't do.
That's
what he's trying to say.
I just want to agree to disagree with you. That's all I'm gonna say because I stand over
I don't
here.
think you know what I'm saying.
It is done.
We've had plenty of conversations about this off camera, and you know where I stand, and I know where you stand.
I don't think that you know what I just said. I didn't say. I said I won't do it, but I'm saying if I wanted to, I'm within my rights to do so. Just like, for example, we can get into an argument, or I can get into an argument. I'm not saying that we won't, like, for example.
We're debating now?
No, I'm trying to talk about the subject without really talking about the subject because I don't want to make it hot. So I'm just going to put it in an example, right? Let's say, for example, you see a cop and a cop standing right there. And you know what? You can come up to a cop and you can flick him off. And you could legally do that. And then he might beat your ass. But then after the fact, you're not going to go to jail. Because you just within your right of doing that.
Jail, bro.
No, you're not going to jail for flicking. You're within your rights.
Yeah, but that seems like, okay,
listen,
yeah, go ahead.
You're within your rights legally, right? We're not talking about a crooked cop. We're not talking about a crooked cop or whatever. You're within your rights legally. You can flick a cop off. It's not against the law. You can even curse at him. He's not supposed. He's a servant of peace. Now,
yeah,
most people ain't gonna do that. But if you wanted to do that, you could. And if he beat your ass, then he beat your ass. And but after the fact, you're not gonna get in trouble with the authorities. You're not gonna go to jail for that. And when I mean authorities, and when I say go to jail, there's all types of things. Maybe your friend might get mad at you, but the authorities are not gonna trip because the authorities are they uphold the law. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, when?
I mean, if you know what I'm saying, you know what
I
I'm
know
saying.
what you're saying. I know
this.
what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is, maybe not everybody agrees with the situation that you might
there's some
do.
guys that do.
Maybe no one agrees with everything, but they can't really do nothing about it, as opposed to them feeling some type of way. You see what I'm saying? Now they can do.
That's really it. At the end of the day, that'll be up to you on like how well you care about your relationships with some people. Because
There you go.
You at that point, yeah, you go ahead and do what you want to do, but you just gotta live with the fact that you're cutting off people that have like actually grown up with you.
There you
and
go.
been
So
through
that's
everything.
why. So
that
but could
is-
you do it?
Yes, you could.
You
There's
could.
Anybody
consequences
can do
to it, though.
anything.
That's
You're
not
gonna
true.
lose,
It depends
you're
on
gonna
what
lose a
type
lot
of
of
things you
people that-
subscribe to, right? If you subscribe to the police authorities, you could flick him off and you won't go to jail. You see what I'm saying? It depends on what type of mentality you
Every
subscribe
action
to.
has a reaction. So with you doing that and people not fucking with you anymore because of that, that is a reaction from your action.
Definitely,
That's
but
what
you
I'm
can
saying.
do that. You could do that and not get
Yeah.
in trouble. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. And people are probably going to do that, to be honest. They are probably going to do that. I'm just stating it right here. So I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal because that's just stuff that happens. When motherfuckers get older and shit happens, motherfuckers start going here and there, it is what it is. But, okay, that whole subject threw me off subject.
Yes, that was
I'm
a
on a
very big
different
detour.
side of the line,
Very
but
big
yeah.
detour. Let's get back
We
on
shouldn't
track.
even have brought this up, man.
That is slow. That was getting
I
insane.
don't know.
Hey,
Okay.
you motherfuckers be
This
going
thing
down a rabbit hole like a
emotional,
motherfucker,
Everything
man.
is raw and authentic on this motherfucker, man.
I really, look, fools, there's certain things, I mean, it's whatever, dog. We just gonna
Game
you know what I
lace,
mean?
no chase, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
dog. All right, y'all.
Never enough game.
See,
For real.
Yeah.
Now, what did somebody say in the comments?
Nah, I think we had something to say, or this fool has something to say about Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Man, you know what? Joe Biden. Joe Biden. I'm not gonna lie. We're not supposed to talk about politics, but we're gonna talk about politics right
Oh,
now.
yeah,
This
yeah.
CNN right now. CNN.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the other politics. Let's talk about
Yeah,
this
no.
politics.
I'm talking about the real. See this CNN right now, and Joe Biden is a liar.
This is new shit.
He has
liar,
lied
man.
his whole term, and I think the president just lied to get into office, and after they get into office, they're like, I'm already in here for 4 years. Ain't nobody can do shit to me no more.
It's like
Man,
how
them
that niggas
motherfuckers-
lied.
No,
to the
actually,
Constitution,
8
man.
years.
Same
8
shit.
years. If you get reelected.
I mean, he's been trying for so
But
long.
what do you think is gonna happen?
honestly, it looks kind of fishy right now
How?
because the situation with Joe Biden is he's a liar, bro. He just straight lied about everything, right? So he said he was going to take away all of the student funds and all that shit. Then he said, what else did he
He
say?
did take it away for a while.
Yeah,
right?
but then he said he's gonna
my
bring
boy.
it back.
Yeah.
Like he's bringing it back
Yeah.
in February, right? So then, okay, but dude, he
It's
said
not
it
his
was
fault he went
gone,
to school and went in debt.
bro. He said he was gonna have free free fucking school for everybody as long as they wanted to go. That's what he said. That's what
Public school's been free.
I'm talking about college, dog. Like this nigga said.
That's expensive education. Man.
That's what he said, though.
I know, but a lot of motherfuckers say, "Hey, you can't, man."
But that's what I'm saying. He straight lied.
Every motherfucker lied before.
Now, on top of that, he said he's gonna raise all the taxes on loans and credit cards and shit like and to buy houses. That's gonna affect a lot of people when they're trying to buy a home. They're not gonna be able to afford it. When they're trying to get a loan for a business, they can't afford it. When they're trying to get a credit card, just the credit itself. Remember the last podcast that I talked about before I came over here? I said that the fucked up part about Mexico is their loans and their credits are so fucking high, the interest rate that they're doing, that no one wants to do it. Literally the other day at a restaurant I was talking to one of the dudes that was making the food and shit, and he was just telling me, what did he say? He said, look, honestly, in Mexico, I took out a loan and I ended up having to pay half of what the fuck I took out.
50%.
50%. I'm like, what the fuck? That's ridiculous, bro.
It is.
You're paying a whole other amount of what you just took out as a loan. So it's like, and he had like 5 years to pay it back. So if you take out $100,000, you gotta have like $500,000, $200,000 to do it again, which is not unbelievable, but it's difficult. You get what I'm saying? When they have other, like your mortgage is like 30 years to pay that bitch. You get what I'm saying? And it's not no 50% interest rate. You get what it'd be ridiculous.
Is Joe Biden gonna get reelected? Or no? What do you
I don't think he is. I feel like people are starting to understand that. Because even looking at him, this dude has a fucking speech impediment, and it's not even something he was born with. He's just like
he was on some dope.
Yeah, damn near.
Definitely.
But you see him like you're over here like speaking to your country, and you can't even keep up with the words that you're saying, and you're mumbling, and like you're just. I mean, I don't know, man. He just looks like he's had his time, you know.
I think
he should be chilling at like a fucking like at a senior's home, like playing golf, like not even worried about shit. This is way too much for that man. It's way too much for him.
He's tripping, but you know what?
Kamala Harris is calling all the shots for him.
This is what I really think for. I think this motherfucker, like, look, I heard all that shit he was doing, and in my head, my instant thing that I was thinking to my head was, damn, Trump's not that bad.
No. Is Trump coming back?
It's because the thing is that I feel like people were so like ready to get rid of Trump that they just went with Biden like without even doing their homework when he's just as much as a racist that they claim Trump to be.
Oh, but this is the thing about this what made me rethink this motherfucker Trump. When I started seeing this shit, I was like thinking to myself, you know what? This fool right here,
Fuck that motherfucker.
He's racist, but to your face. You know who he is to your face. Joe Biden didn't say he was gonna do none of this shit. And he ended up being more grimier than Trump.
The thing is,
he wants to make niggas that are poor, poorer. He wants to keep the rich, richer. He doesn't, but Trump made it.
So would you vote for
business
Trump
owners
back
were
into
going
election?
up. Business owners were going up after Trump, fool. Like, we never had no issues when Trump was here.
But we act,
What do you vote
we
for
acting
Trump?
like that president really controls everything. That nigga's just a puppet.
Biden, well, look, fool.
If you really think about
Trump,
it,
when he was
that's
here,
one person.
when Trump was here,
The economy
business,
was
he did
booming.
control it. He made businesses, if you wanted a loan, he'd give it to you low, bro. If you wanted to be a business owner, he fucking loved that shit. If you wanted to own a home, he tried to get you your home. Joe Biden is proof that he does control it because he just fucked off a lot of shit.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
I think sometimes it's like this, like
What do you vote for Trump, though?
Whatever the person did on this side, it's like now he has to clean up the shit. You know?
Who would?
I don't know if that's cleaning
It's a
up shit.
president. He has
Cleaned
to
up
clean
the
up the
shit.
Maybe
He
Right.
takes. I mean, he's the face of the whole thing. He has to take
But I'm saying, it's
that.
like if you eat something, you gotta take a shit, and then the next person that comes has to clean up the mess. So everything.
But then why would you say you're gonna clean up some shit that you're not gonna clean
Look,
up?
every guy that comes to the next president, president, he has to clean up the other guy's mess.
They do it a little bit. Like the shit with the border and everything always gets thrown on the next president and what they're gonna do. And some of them just leave it alone. Some of them are like, hey, I'm gonna fucking build the wall or
But
whatever.
like I'm saying,
And there's more Mexicans in the US than ever. It's popping over
The
here.
thing is, fuck both of them motherfuckers. But if you would rather choose between one or the other, who would you choose?
That's what I was about to
Serio.
say.
Oh, so this is what I was really thinking.
And I
right?
asked you 2 times already.
Dog, can I answer
There
the
you go.
question? No, I was letting y'all know the background information that I know before I made my point. Because my point is probably not going to be something that you guys thought about. So as I was thinking about this, every time that I think about something, I always think, why does somebody want me to think this? Right? That's what I always do to myself. So then I thought, man, I'm going to vote for Trump. because that was gonna let me finish.
what they want you
Let me
to
land.
do. I know,
Let me
it's
land.
just-
Let me land my point,
It's
man.
so hard not to laugh. When
So
you
I
say
said,
that.
honestly, to be honest with you, I like Trump. As I was going for Joe Biden to win, in my head, I was really like, it's because he was talking about the people. You know what I'm saying? He was doing some dishes. So at the end of the day, my integrity is bigger than me, than like we were talking earlier, than my financial like fucking health. You know what I'm saying? So I would, for my people, give a fuck more than the money. So if my business suffers or business suffer, fuck it. As long as my people are out of those little kids or out of the fuck. Remember that fool had that little kids? They went missing, bro. They would never found them little kids. They were all in a little baby kid prison, fool, for no reason. That shit was fucked up. And that's when I was like, Trump's a grimy ass fool. But in my business mindset was like, damn, this fool could actually really help me. So I was kind of leaning towards that. Now, my point is this, though. I was thinking about it, damn, Trump doesn't sound too bad now because Joe Biden's doing damn near the same shit because he's making people poor, bro. He's not letting them come up anymore. And I was thinking about he's damn near doing the same shit, but I was thinking he's being open with it. Trump's letting you know from the get-go, you know what he's getting, bro, but you know what you're getting. You know he's gonna make finances dope, but yeah, he's a dick. The other nigga, you don't know what he's doing. So you don't know what you're getting. But then I made my decision, I was like, okay, Trump's looking pretty good right now. But then I was thinking about this. Okay, I'm making this decision. I'm coming to this. I'm not making this decision, but I'm coming to this stop. Why am I coming to this stop? Who would profit from me coming to this stop? Which then I thought to myself, I'm kind of smart, I like to think. And you know what? There's people in this country that are a lot smarter than me. So I think, who would want me to make this decision? Every time I'm about to make a decision, I was like, you know what? What if this whole shit is set up? What if that they wanted us to? What if they wanted Trump? Well, let me show you. What if they wanted Trump, right? Because I've been listening to a lot of history. I've been looking up a lot of history, and I've been seeing a lot of the ways that shit is done has been done in the past. And history is very important, fool, to understand the future. Like niggas wouldn't even know what Hitler did.
Simplified.
Not even that. Even before that, I was watching like hella Hitler shit to see how he rose to power. Basically, they had to have a fucked up ass leader.
To get a good one.
In order to get the evil one. In order to get an evil nigga. In order to fucking give away all your rights and everything to the next nigga, you had to have had a piece of shit ass one, right? So my mindset is like Hitler, it was horrible, dog. Like, they were super poor when Hitler was there. It was like, let me think of how it was. Like, for a second, I think it was
they
like...
They got their ass whooped in World War
They didn't really get their ass whooped, but they barely lost, fool. They were going to take over the whole world.
Barely in winning zone.
The United States was going to side with them. The only reason they lost is because the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor,
I'm
Germany.
talking about World War One.
Oh, I'm talking about World War II.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. All right, so my point is this, though. Right?
I failed history.
Check it out. No, let me land on this motherfucker. So I started thinking about it. What if what they did is Trump was president, and then all of us were gonna revolt against Trump because he was being kind of racist and shit, right? So then what ends up happening is they put in a motherfucking like Joe Biden, right? That's does all this fucked up shit to make us poor, to make us all miserable as shit. So when Trump tries to re-elect in 2024, we all vote for this motherfucker in a landslide.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And everybody votes for him, and that's when niggas start giving up on their whole shit. Let them motherfucker talk shit about our people. Let them slowly take away our rights. Let them try to enslave us like they did the Jews. You feel me? When Hitler, when he said, "No, it's all good. I'm not gonna do nothing to y'all," even though he always had rhetoric against the Jews, and they thought that when even some fucking Jews voted for him, thinking that it was all good, just like we got some retarded Mexicans that voted for. So that's what I started thinking to myself, like, dude, this seems like a ploy for us to give away all of our freedoms and our rights blindly, like the Jews did when Hitler came to power, and then he said, "No, it's all good. I ain't gonna do shit to y'all, but just wear this star." Well, why we gotta wear a star then? If you know, no, it's cool. Don't even trip. Then little by little, everyone starts hearing the message, starts turning on those people. Then now he's doing it in public, talking down on these people so much in public that people think it's okay to do it everywhere. Then now people are like, hey, you know what? We're gonna not serve these people that well because this, that, and the third. And to be honest, I think that's the perfect ploy for this to happen. Maybe Joe Biden and them niggas are all in cahoots for this to happen. Yeah. Maybe it's all one working organization. And that's what I was thinking. But because I was thinking, why would I vote for Trump? And then I was thinking, who would want me to vote for him? And who would benefit from that? And what if this whole shit was rigged in that situation? Because I learned to think like that.
All of the above.
Yeah.
All of the fucking above. All I know is that fuck your red hat.
Yes. But that's what I was thinking, y'all. Y'all got any ideas on that one?
Fuck 'em.
Like and subscribe. Just in the middle of the whole video for us. Like and
Well,
subscribe.
we actually getting towards the end, and I actually think it's time to
Get a question?
look at some comments and see.
Just look at some comments, but like
been
and
asking some
subscribe though,
questions.
for us.
All right,
Yeah, I
let
wanna
me
keep-
somebody look up a question.
No, go ahead, you right
You're
there.
the fastest.
Go ahead.
Oh man, I'm trying to see. All right.
Nah, come on,
man.
dog. Go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't got
go.
your
Alright,
phones
fuck
here,
it.
man. I got my
Let me
phone
get
ready,
Go ahead,
man.
pick
Hold
a
up.
question. Come on,
Let
my
me get my
boy.
telephone out.
You the questioner
Questionnaire.
for the questionnaire.
Okay, let's do the damn thing.
See what it is.
Oh snap, my bad.
He didn't want to. He didn't. Yeah. He won't.
Why is Seti a ugly motherfucker?
Come
I'm
on.
fucking
Yeah,
with you,
it's
dog.
sure.
It's the lighting.
It's the live.
My nigga Flax.
Okay,
You see a good one or what?
Find her fucking
man, I
rare.
got some, but I don't think they're like that dope.
What is
Just pop. Hey, if you guys want
I mean,
to
it's
ask
not about it
anything,
being
look at the
dope.
comments, man.
Just
Just a random. It has to be the last
hold
one.
on. Just pick a question that it seems like the person
little valuable.
is like has a little bit of common sense. Don't like.
Some crazy nigga.
Yeah, don't answer somebody that seems like they're asking some dumbass shit or like, what is their favorite color? Like some weird shit like that. Like just fucking answer somebody that's actually asking a good question.
Okay.
Yeah, some shit that will be valuable to somebody else.
There is no.
Damn.
What the fuck is going on right there? Are you looking at Instagram, fool?
Nah.
What the fuck, dog? You
That was-
fucking put your
that-
phone away. I know
that
you be
was
watching
this-
hella porn and
that
shit,
was
dog,
this
but
fool
come on, dog.
laughing
Put that shit
in the
away.
background.
Look up the comments, man.
Shit, we ain't really got a lot.
Nah.
What we on from the last one or the
If
one
y'all
before?
got really something to ask us in the comments, and
No,
we'll
we
address
do
that shit in the
got
next
stuff,
one.
dog. But I'm just. All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna.
We're gonna make it a point every single day that not every single day.
Every single time.
Every single podcast that towards the end of the podcast we're gonna be looking at comments to answer questions. This is like third time I'm saying this. I'm probably gonna say it every time until y'all get to it.
Till actually, because you have to, bro,
But
you have to say
you
shit
guys
7
gotta start
times,
dropping
bro.
comments right now. Like right now is the perfect time. Drop a comment if it has to relate to a question regarding this podcast or a question fucking revolving around our fucking life or fucking
Exactly. If
status
y'all
of
want to
what we
get
got
gamed up
going
on something, if you want to get advice on
Yeah,
some
gamed up. If y'all
certain
want,
topics,
I could even remember a goddamn fucking question off
Alright,
the
good
top
one.
of my
Okay.
head is that somebody's asking when are you guys going to put the Facebook link in there that you guys have been talking
bro.
about because they've been waiting.
we
I could do that right now. To
So-
be honest,
so
I already
they-
have everything made.
they want
I just
the
gotta
link.
drop the link in there. But I wanted to make sure I had somebody like that. That's because I've been hella busy lately. To be honest, like my brother was saying, we had to meet up with some attorneys, do hella like shit like
lawyers
that.
save your life.
And then so I've been hella busy. So I want to be able to like pay full attention if we're gonna do it. But I mean, we're gonna do it pretty soon, so it should be cool. It's already made. I just gotta make sure that I got the time to pay attention. But I'm gonna just put it out there. Let it bring its own people, and then everybody just start communicating with each other. So we got somewhere where we can all link up.
Everybody shares knowledge and stuff like that. I'm gonna put my own insight. Everybody could show their own insight. If they have a question, they can ask somebody else. If they want to directly talk to somebody personally, they could talk to them. But I'm just gonna be giving updates of what I'm doing. He's gonna be giving updates of what he's doing, and then from there we're gonna be sharing information and knowledge so you guys could help your own life.
All right, man. I think that's about
Hey,
it.
but like and subscribe. I have to say hell times because you guys ain't doing that, man.
60% of your
Leave a comment.
motherfuckers ain't subscribed.
Yeah, hey, this is our edit list right here, man. This is a fucking beyond that.